Hello, everybody, and welcome to Behind the Stone, the e-commerce mastermind show. My name is Robert Runyon, and I will be your host. This is the show where we take a deep dive and discuss hot e-commerce topics and share tips that allow decision makers to take their businesses to the next level. I'm really excited to talk about today's topic because we're going on a deep dive on a very hot subject of discussion in the world of e-commerce. Are you tired of being limited with cash flow for your business? Maybe you've had bad experiences with financial institutions in the past, or you haven't found an all-inclusive financial solution that works for your business yet. Whatever the case may be, you're ultimately ready for a solution that will free up the cash flow and positively impact the future of your business. If that's you, then stick around for a few moments as we deep dive and discuss how to solve all of your financial headaches using a service you have never seen before. I'm really excited to share with you guys what we're going to be talking about today, because at the end, we're going to be giving away free money. Who doesn't love free money? I'm gathered today with a gentleman from Brex named Max. He is a great guy working for a tremendous company full of all around cool people. So Max, tell me about yourself.
Sure. Hey, Robert. Nice to be here. I'm Max Segall. I've been with Brex for a bit over 2 years now, and I lead e-commerce product development at the company. Really excited to give everyone an overview of what we've built for e-commerce sellers. A lot of really cool value props for Amazon sellers in particular.
Awesome. So what's your background and where did you gain your interest in e-commerce?
Yeah. So by background, I spent a few years working in finance and investment banking and private equity with technology companies, and specifically financial technology companies. And so had an appreciation for a huge market opportunity for someone to come in and really shake up the B2B financial services industry. And when I came across Brex, like very early in their company life cycle, I immediately saw them as the company that was going to capture this big opportunity. So joined Brex a bit over 2 years ago. We started as a company focused on financial services for tech companies, like venture-backed tech companies. Very early on, we realized a lot of e-commerce businesses were applying for Brex and using our services, and they're just different. They're different than your standard like venture-backed software company. They have different financial needs. Managing cash flow is a lot trickier if you're an e-commerce business. We'll get into in a bit. And so we decided to start building some dedicated features specifically to help e-commerce companies scale.
Awesome. So what exactly is the mission of Brex?
Yeah, we want to be everything for everything finance for businesses, and really be like that one-stop shop where companies can go for their banking needs, their corporate card needs, their financing needs, all of their financial software, all in one dashboard. Remove a lot of the barriers and complexities that have made it very difficult to scale, particularly for e-commerce businesses, and create like a super simple, unified solution that helps businesses scale and removes a lot of the financial pain points they face along the way.
There is a definite need for those types of services. So what kind of products does Brex offer their clients?
Yeah. So today we have a bunch of products rolled into one login. We have our core cash management account, which we call Brex Cash. That's meant to replace your bank account. It's an account that you could store as much money in as you'd like. You could send unlimited ACH payments, wire payments, international wire payments, all for free. It's fully digital, so you don't need to actually like go into a branch and sign up with a bunch of physical paperwork. You can do it all online, get approved instantly. And the value prop that we find resonates strongest with e-commerce sellers is the free international wires piece. Like you're buying a bunch of supplies overseas often. If you're running an e-commerce business, you can do that all really easily from the dashboard for absolutely no fees, instead of like, the standard $50 to $75 fee every time you want to purchase something internationally. So that's like the core that we've built a lot of the products on top of. every company that applies for a Brex account gets a Brex corporate card. So this is a corporate card that comes attached to the account, same dashboard, manage everything in one place. You build business credit as you repay the corporate card on time. And the value prop that we find resonates really strongly with e-commerce sellers is you earn anywhere between 1 and 8% back uncapped on every dollar you spend on the corporate card. And we've mapped what determines the percentage is the category you're spending on. And we've identified a couple of categories that are really popular for e-commerce sellers, and make sure we're giving the most cash back there. So if you spend money on ads, for example, digital ads, whether it's Amazon ads or if you're a D2C business, selling ads on Facebook or Google, you get 1.5% back uncapped on all that spend.
Thank you for clarifying that. And now we've talked about Brex as a company as a whole. We've talked about you, but now I want to dive into how Brex helps e-commerce businesses. And so I wanted to ask you how Brex is positioned to help e-commerce companies.
Yeah. So as I mentioned, you sign up for Brex, you're a digital business selling products online. You shouldn't have to like go into a local bank branch to set up your bank account and then work with an Amex or Capital One to set up a separate corporate card that's not synced with the bank account. So we put all that in one solution, and have created a couple of unique value props that resonate really well with e-commerce businesses. We have our like one killer feature though that no bank offers today, which we think makes us really unique in the e-commerce landscape, which is our instant payouts feature. And this is something that Amazon sellers have been benefiting a ton from since we launched it late last year. The idea is, as many people watching this probably know, selling on Amazon takes the difficulty of managing cash flow and makes it a lot more difficult because Amazon only pays its sellers once every 2 weeks. And so you're constantly strapped for cash if you're trying to grow. This makes the problem a lot more challenging. What Brex has done is we allow e-commerce sellers to connect any of their revenue sources to Brex. So you log into your Brex account, you connect your Amazon account to Brex, you can connect your Shopify, Stripe, PayPal accounts to Brex. And we allow customers to access proceeds from their sale as soon as they actually make the sale. So if you're selling on Amazon, you sell a bunch of products today on March 20th. You're not under normal circumstances going to see that money hit your bank account until maybe even April. We allow you to access all the proceeds from the sale on March 20th. So you get the cash, you could reinvest that in your business. And it's been hugely helpful for Amazon sellers that are always looking to find tips and tricks to help better manage their cash flow cycle.
Thank you for clarifying that. One thing I also wanted to clarify on for our viewers, today is March 17th. You had mentioned March 20th. So is that a 48-hour or 72-hour limit on when they can touch their funds? Is there any kind of limit there?
Nope. As soon as you make the sale, Brex sees that from your connected Amazon account, and we let you access the proceeds from that sale whenever you need extra cash. And the way it works is, we always show you how much extra cash you can access based on how much you've sold. Whenever you actually need it, you could go in, draw down from your instant payout offer, and we'll deposit the cash in your account instantly, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
So why did you decide to build the instant payouts feature?
Yeah, it's just, we've been speaking to e-commerce businesses for years, understanding their pain points, and cash flow management always comes up as number one, if not number one, then at least number two. And, getting to the root of like what makes cash flow management difficult, it's, the cash flow cycle. So you need to purchase inventory. That inventory takes a while to get to you. Then you need to figure out a way to sell it. And so there's like a lag between when you lay out cash to purchase inventory and when you make the sale. And so that's one challenge. And then the other challenge is once you make the sale, there's, anywhere between a several day, several weeks, sometimes even several month period between the time of the sale and the time that the cash from that sale hits your account. And so we're doing things to try and make it easier on both ends of the cycle. And instant payouts was the feature that we quickly realized solved a pretty much universal pain point in the world of e-commerce.
Makes a lot of sense. So, what do you see are the biggest needs for sellers in this area, like in regards to financial tools?
Yeah. Anything that helps sellers finance their inventory purchases, that's usually number one. That's why a lot of companies come to Brex and what we've been able to help them out with. Another thing is just making sure they have a corporate card with a high enough limit so that they could fund, all of their recurring regular way purchases, whether that's inventory, ad, shipping, or otherwise. And so we do everything in our power to make sure companies get the highest possible limit on their corporate card. And we take like a really unique approach, trying to leverage like every data point we have to maximize customers' limits on their corporate cards. And then the third thing is just around not having to go to 6 or 7 different financial tools to complete all of the money tasks that you need to do to run your business. We want to make it like super simple, unified in one dashboard. And so those are some of like the really common e-commerce customer requests that we've really done a really deliberate job to address.
So we can see that Brex is really comprehensive in the number of products in which that they've rolled out. What other tools do you see Brex building for e-commerce in the future?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I mentioned earlier there are like two big points of pain in the cash flow management cycle for an e-commerce business. There's the period between when you purchase the inventory and when you make the sale, and then there's the period between when you make the sale and when you get the cash. We've solved that latter part. The former part, inventory to sale, is what we're really focused on now. So building out longer term lending products to help customers manage that, in many cases, like several month cycle between when they have to lay out cash and when they actually make a sale is something we're really heads down focused on right now.
That's great. And I know that will help a lot of people out. So I wanted to talk to you about our partnership and really announce our partnership with the world. So we're going to be partnering with Brex. And what exactly is Brex offering the Sunken Stone family and friends of Sunken Stone?
Yeah. We are thrilled about this partnership and really, have been very impressed with the Sunken Stone community and everything we've seen so far. And so we're excited to offer every company that signs up through Sunken Stone a 75K sign up bonus. 75K points translates to $750 in value, and you could redeem those points in a host of ways. You could redeem them directly for cash in your Brex account. So that's just money that you could spend as you'd spend it. You could redeem them you could actually book travel with the points. So we have a dedicated built-in travel booking tool in the Brex dashboard if you wanted to use that value to book a flight or hotel stay. Once things get safe enough to do stuff like that, you could also redeem them for gift cards. So that's a lot of just value off the bat. And then the other really exciting thing we're offering Sunken Stone referrals is waived fees on the instant payout feature. So everything about Brex is completely free to use. Like you sign up for the account, there's no hidden fees, no minimum cash balance, no fees on wires, international wires, etc. And the corporate card, not only is it free, you earn cash back when you use it. The only thing that costs money is if you do take the instant payout from Brex, there's a 1.5% fee typically per payout. But for Sunken Stone referrals, we're going to waive that fee for customers their first $50,000 of instant payouts from Brex. So you get faster access to your earnings. for absolutely no cost as a Sunken Stone referral.
So if I'm doing my math correctly, you get a $750 sign-up bonus, plus you get a $750 value on your first 50,000 in instant payouts. So that's a total of $1,500, correct?
That's right.
That is absolutely amazing, my friend. Last question I had for you is, of that, the extra money that you accumulate, right? And if you spend it in these categories, are you still going to earn cash back on that free money that we give away?
Yeah. So if you take your corporate card on your Brex account and buy a bunch of Amazon ads, you still earn 1.5% back as points uncapped on every dollar you spend. So yes, Brex is like a very financially compelling tool for a business to use. There's a lot of value that we give back to the customer in the form of cash back or sign up bonuses. And so the hope is that, if you're an Amazon seller listening to this recording, it's a really easy decision to go ahead and sign up for a Brex account.
Thank you for clarifying that. Just to recap, that's a $750 sign-up bonus to partner with Brex, plus $750 from your first $50,000 in Amazon instant payouts, making a total of $1,500 that you're going to be giving away. So out of that $1,500, whenever your clients spend that money, are they going to be getting that 1.5% cash back on that $1,500?
Yeah, so you get the 75K point bonus, which is $750 in value. You can redeem that for cash in your account, and you can spend that money once it's redeemed for cash in your account on your card. And as you spend money on your card, regardless of what way you're doing it, you're earning anywhere between 1% and 8% back uncapped on every dollar you're spending. So yes, regardless of how you spend the money, as long as it's through swiping your Brex card, you are earning a lot of value.
Thank you for clarifying that, Max. And I appreciate you again for joining me today, guys. Max Segall from Brex. There's going to be a link in the description box below this video for you guys to check out Brex and go and see all the different services and products in which they offer their customers. And please be sure to take advantage of that $1,500. There's going to be a link in the description box below this video. And of course, as always, if you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to our channel to get all the latest relevant content for Amazon sellers and e-commerce brands. Max, thank you again for joining me. I can't wait to have you on the show again.
Thanks, Robert. Great to be here.